Hello friends! Today's video is kind of exciting and a little bit important to me because I don't get to graduate this year. Well, I do get to graduate, but I don't get to walk. So we wanted to find a way that we could safely celebrate, and to us that meant decorating our porch. Our neighbors decided that it was a great day to vacuum or use power tools, whatever they were doing on the other side. And it was very, very sunny out, and so a lot of the footage is really noisy in the background, and there's a lot of talking going on. Really, you can't hear a lot, and so I decided to change the format a little bit and have it so I would explain while sitting down in a quiet area what's going on, and then show you what I'm talking about with music. So it's not going to be originally what I thought was going to happen, but hopefully it still turns out well, and I hope that you enjoy watching anyways. Now, this first bit you will have to endure some terrible noises from my neighbors, and I hope that you can forgive me, but it's going to be really fun because this first tiny portion is where I open all of the packages that my mom ordered. She ordered a whole bunch of decorations, didn't tell me what these were, so this is the first time that I saw them. I apologize that it's so noisy and terribly sounding in the background. Here's all the things that my mom got me for our porch decoration. I don't know what any of them are besides the lights, and those are on top. They're little starlights. Congratulations, Brad. Okay. Oh. So it's supposed to be strung, and it says we are so proud of you. Oh. Do we have to string those ourselves? Evidently. Blue flowers? Yes. Are we in like a garland? No? We get to build those too. Class of 2020. We get two of them? Oh, class of 2020 Brad. We got some more blue flowers. That should be a garland. Okay. My school colors are blue, by the way. Before we got started, I wanted to show you what my porch looks like before. So here's a nice little before shot of what it looks like. So I started by putting the Grad 2020 banners on the first entrance of our porch while my mom started to string the other banners that we had gotten. After I got those up, I hung up the large, shiny banner. After I did that, I hung a border of flowers around our door. I think it looks pretty nice. They're blue, just like my school colors. Then I moved on to put some of the singular blue flowers on the lattice that we have next to my porch. This ended up being probably my least favorite part of it, simply because it looks really sparse. I do think that once the vines start growing on there, it'll look really nice actually, but there's just not enough going on. So if we had a lot more of the flowers, it would look nice, but it just kind of looked out of place and empty, in my opinion. Finally, I untangled and hung the starlights that we had, which are solar powered, by the way, which I think is pretty cool. While I was doing that, my mom was hanging that final banner that took a really long time for us to figure out. We ended up doing it in 3 different pieces, I think. And with that, we had finished the porch. So my mom's finishing up the porch. She's just about done. She's gonna clean up, but before I can reveal it to you, there is one more thing that I have to do. So after all of that, we decided to celebrate a little bit by drinking lemonade and releasing the butterflies that we've been raising over the past month or so. If you've been watching my social isolation videos, then you would have been able to watch them grow with me, which I think is super cool. Our neighbors also came out and stood on the other side of the street and watched us release butterflies, which was kind of a beautiful moment. Graduation drinks. And what is it? Lemonade,
Ginger
ale, raspberry
syrup.
Just stuff that we had.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. Okay. They're also my mom's coworkers.
They would name that.
Class of 2020, my mom's coworkers. These guys have accomplished a lot in their lives. Oh no, it's already falling off. They're so cute. They're ready for the real world. So what are my final thoughts on the porch? I am really glad that we actually decorated. I like how it turned out, and it was a nice thing to celebrate. There is nothing wrong with celebrating safely right now, and if you have the means to do so, I encourage you to celebrate. It's something that brought a lot of light, not only to my family, but to my neighbors as well. They all have complimented me on it, and so that they feel excited about it. It was cool to share with all of my friends online who don't get to do things like this, and really it was a nice way to honor all that I have done, but also all that my classmates have done without putting anyone in harm's way. With all of that being said, I know it was a lot. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.